Yes, so we had discussed about biotechnology in the yesterday's session and introduced that subject, that topic, what is biotechnology, the different benefits, the applications, right? The different areas of development and awareness with respect to India, right? And you have also got an idea about the career scenario when it comes to biotechnology, right? And after all that, we started discussing about the various applications of biotechnology. The first and the most major application that we have already discussed is in the field of agriculture. Okay, so crop biotechnology is completed. So let's go ahead with the remaining applications of biotechnology. And as far as this lesson is concerned, so this today's session and after this one more session, we will be able to complete this lesson fully. Okay, 2 sessions, after which the lesson will be over. So one other important topic will be over with all of you. Okay, fine. So the next application of biotechnology, have you all heard about something called animal husbandry? एनिमल हस्बेंड्री के बारे में सुना है कभी? Yes, anyone? Do you know something called animal husbandry? You can tell a yes or no something. No? Okay. Simple example. Everybody consumes milk, a very important product in everyday life. Correct? So when you consume milk, where does it come from? Where do you get milk from?
Cow.
Yes, we consume milk which you get from cow. Correct? Otherwise, if not cow, you consume milk from buffalo. The cow and buffalo milk is the most common one that is preferred, that is consumed, right? So whenever cow and buffalo milk is consumed, you get it from different dairy industries. Okay, that means there are various industries which are engaged, okay, and which are able to give you proper packet milk. बाजार से जब दूध आता है, every day in the morning your day begins with boiling of milk at home, right? So you get different packets of milk, अलग अलग companies के milk मिलते हैं. Which is the most common one? कौन सा brand का दूध पीते हो बताओ?
Amul.
Yes, Amul is the common one. Any other? Amul के अलावा?
Gokul.
Gokul, yes. Or which other? Do you know any other brand of milk? I think
Mother
here
Dairy.
Mother Dairy, yes, correct. और बाकी सारे लोकल ब्रांड्स है, बहुत सारे. आरे का दूध आता है, या समटाइम्स जैसे इन इफ यू गो टू स्मॉलर टाउन्स एंड विलेजेस, यू माइट गेट डायरेक्टली वो तबेले का दूध मिलता है, पता है? Right? If you go to village areas, you can directly go to that cow shed or buffalo shed and you can collect milk from there. Correct? So milk is something which has become a part of our daily life, not only in the form of milk, but in the form of various other dairy products. Correct? So it is highly nutritious. You are aware about that. That is a very important business, and that is called dairy farming. Okay, so when you use the word animal husbandry, it means you have different ways to rear different animals, to make them breed, to obtain the desired products from them. Like you get milk from the cattle, you get eggs from other birds, there are people who consume meat of animals. Okay, and in other cases some other minor products also which are obtained from various animals. So animals ka rearing zaruri hai, and that has become a big industry. So the biggest one among the animals is in the form of dairy farming. So ऐसे होते हैं देखो, see in the dairy industry, if you visit somewhere, you will find the milk is collected from the udders of cows. the mammary glands. That is where it is collected from. Ultimately, why these animals produce the milk? They are not producing it for us. Okay, it is the natural process. They are mammals, so they are producing milk for their young ones. Okay, so ideal way is like when they start producing the milk, it is obviously the female animals which are producing the milk. So when they produce the milk, some part of it has to be like given to their young ones. We should be allowing their young ones to first feed on the milk, and then you keep them aside and collect the remaining milk, which is then that is the raw milk which is available. And then that raw milk is processed in various ways and it is available for us. Okay, so उसमें preservation technique होता है, pasteurization वगैरह करते हैं, and then that is the branded milk which you ultimately get. Okay, so animal husbandry, dairy farming is a big industry. अब इसमें biotechnology कहाँ से आ गया? With the help of biotechnology, what we do is we try to genetically manipulate various breeds of cattle. Suppose if a particular breed of a cattle is giving say 120 liters of milk every year, approximate example. Okay, I want more milk from that animal. So it is possible to do it with the help of biotechnology. That Indian breed or indigenous breed can be made to mate with another breed from a foreign country. And then the hybrid which is produced is giving me more amount of that milk. Okay, so जो पहले 120 लीटर देते थे, अब वो maybe 200 लीटर per annum देंगे. So ultimately the demand is always high. Every household requires milk at least, right? So population जैसे जैसे बढ़ता चला जाता है, this becomes a necessity, and this demand is never going to stop. Okay, along with that, these are ultimately animals. So animals also suffer from diseases. Cattle को भी diseases होते हैं. So those people who are the owners, the dairy farm owners, they have to ensure that their cattle are safe from diseases. तो उनके diseases के इलाज के लिए भी अलग-अलग दवाई होते हैं, या animals are also made disease resistant. That is again with the help of biotechnology. So like that, biotechnology comes into picture even in the case of dairy farming. Is it clear? Okay, so right from selecting the correct breeds, keeping them safe, okay, obtaining high yield, disease resistant, and after obtaining the milk also, their processing and preservation, every part requires biotechnology. Okay, after dairy farming, like animal in animal husbandry, just like dairy farming, which can be other industry. और बताओ क्या इंडस्ट्री हो सकता है डेयरी फार्मिंग के अलावा?
Dairy products.
Yeah, it comes under dairy farming. Besides dairy, which other animals do we depend upon?
Poultry farming.
Exactly, yes. We are also dependent upon poultry. Correct. This may not be applicable for those who are pure vegetarians. Correct. But for people who are non-vegetarians, or हम लोग बोलते हैं eggetarians, those people, see poultry ultimately क्यों करते हैं? Obviously this is not for milk. Poultry bird से milk तो नहीं मिलेगा, but क्या मिलता है? You get eggs and you get meat. So that is also on high demand in the market. Correct, right? So eggs and meat के लिए, like it is ultimately for nutrition. जब poultry birds का rearing किया जाता है, the pattern remains the same. So one can be a businessman, one can have their own poultry farm, they can engage in rearing the birds. Okay, indigenous birds are mated with foreign varieties, and those birds which are laying a limited number of eggs per year, when they are made into a hybrid, now they are laying more number of eggs. So demand is always high, right? Especially if you go to colder places, hill stations or somewhere, वहां पे ये अंडा मीट तो चलता ही रहता. Okay, pure vegetarian concept is very high and only in India. Other countries also, if you go, non-veg products are always in demand. You go to Gulf countries or Western countries or European countries, इसका demand तो बहुत ज़्यादा है. Correct? So this industry is also very high. And ये सब rare birds होते हैं. ये जंगल से पकड़े हुए birds नहीं होते. Okay, so that is why again biotechnology comes over here, because selecting the right breed, making them disease resistant. Birds also are suffering from diseases. And birds का दूसरा tendency क्या होता है, like this poultry birds, if you see hens and इनका जो males है, जो cocks बोलते हैं, okay, they have a tendency to fight with each other. Okay, तो birds को जब एक ही जगह पे जमा करके रखेंगे ना, sometimes they fight with each other, and in that fight they physically cause damage to each other. किसी के पंख उखाड़ दिए, ऐसा मारपीट करते, कैसे रास्ते में रौडी लोग लड़ाई करते हैं वैसे. Getting it? So in that case, what happens is the birds are injured, and ऐसे injured birds के meat जो होता है वो ideally नहीं prefer करना चाहिए, because they can be infectious. Okay, so ऐसे infectious birds होते हैं, that must be avoided. And birds also suffer from various diseases. Okay, so diseases of the birds are also prevented by biotechnology. Then after they lay the eggs, the meat is obtained. Okay, then their preservation, their transportation also requires biotechnology. And at the end, in your plate, you are getting some delicious food products. Omelette khaya sabne? Yes. Today Shivgami is looking happy. Omelette वगैरह देख. Sorry, Shivgami नहीं, कौन बोल रहा हूँ? Shivganga. Okay. Yes. Okay. Chalo. Understood about poultry, everyone? Okay. Now dairy हो गया, poultry हो गया. Like we don't have to go into too much details of all this. Just introduction is topic. Okay. After dairy and poultry, any other industry with respect to animals you can suggest, or simple terms में how animals can be useful for us? Milk हो गया, eggs हो गया, meat हो गया. Besides that, in what other way can animals be useful for us?
Sheep.
Sheep, yes. Sheep से क्या मिलता है?
Wool.
Wool is obtained, correct, in the colder regions. Okay. Any other animal? It can be any animal in the entire animal kingdom. Any example of insects which are useful for us?
Honeybees.
Yes. है ना?
Silkworm.
Silkworms, correct. Honeybees से क्या मिलते हैं?
Honey.
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 And one more thing. Honey and
Wax.
yes. So there is another industry based on that. Okay, it is called apiculture. Okay, apiculture is the rearing of honeybees to obtain honey and wax. Okay, now honey खाया रहेगा सबने. You must have consumed honey, right? Natural pure honey. Market में अलग अलग brands आते हैं. That's a different thing, right? Many of them are even adulterated. We are not talking about that. But if you talk about pure honey, it is the honeybee only which can prepare it. Can we make honey? No human being has got that talent to prepare the honey. That talent, the skill is given only by nature to the honeybees. Okay, so honeybees का कैसा होता है कि you are aware about the social organization of honeybees? Do you know the social organization of honeybees? They are very social insects. Okay, see, it's like honeybees, they make their own beehive. You know that? Okay, जो मधुमक्खी का गुच्छा बोलते हैं हम लोग, है ना, कि बहुत सारा honeybees रहता है उसमें. So they always live in a big group. And in the beehive, naturally, the honeybees are of two types, male and female. Okay, the male honeybees are always haploid. They have only half the number of chromosomes in their cells. And their only function, the males, जिनको हम लोग बोलते हैं drones. The male honeybees are called drones. Their only function is कि they have to mate with the fertile female and produce the eggs. The female will produce the eggs. But the females of the honeybees are the most hardworking ones. And females are of two types. Fertile female, sterile female. Fertile female, एक bee hive में एक ही fertile female होगी, उसका नाम है queen. And in a beehive there is only one queen. एक महल में एक ही रानी रहती है ना वैसे. Okay, that's a fertile female. तो उसका एक ही काम है to mate with the drone and to produce a large number of eggs. The remaining females, they are sterile ones. Sterile का मतलब है they are not capable of reproduction. Okay, तो उनको अपना अपना portfolio दिया हुआ. So among the sterile females, there are nurses, there are honey collectors, या food collectors, there are soldiers, okay, and there are cleaners. ऐसे करके उनको अपना अपना job मिला. Okay, तो soldiers will make sure that the honey bee is guarded, कि दूसरा कोई आना नहीं चाहिए, damage नहीं करना चाहिए. Nurses are the ones which will take care of the young larvae and the queen bee. जो nurse अपना काम करते हैं. Okay, cleaners and sweepers will make sure that the beehive is kept clean. साफ सफाई करेंगे, स्वच्छ भारत अभियान चलाएंगे वहां पे. Okay, and the food collectors, वो जो honey bees होते हैं, which are sterile females, their job is to go out of the beehive, move around in every direction, go to every flower. You must be aware about this fact that honeybees visit every flower and they collect some amount of nectar from each flower. That is what the honeybees do. है ना, कभी अपने आसपास भी देखना gardens में कभी कि when there are lot of flowers present, honeybees are there and वो flowers के ऊपर मंडराते रहते हैं. They will sit on every flower, they will pierce with their mouth and collect some liquid, जिसको बोलते हैं nectar. Nectar is produced by the flower itself. तो honeybees के abdomen के पास एक छोटा pouch होता है, which is called as the honey pouch. Okay, so from each flower the amount of nectar that is obtained is very less. कितना, थोड़ा सा इंजेक्शन जितना निकलता है बस. So whatever nectar they collect, they have to store it in their honey pouch. ऐसे करते करते जितने आसपास flowers होते हैं, हजारों flowers को visit करेंगे and they make sure that the honey pouch is filled up. Once it is filled up, they will go back to their hive. Okay, so when they are sucking the nectar from the flower, nectar के साथ साथ उस flower के pollen grains भी आ जाते हैं, and that's both go into the honey pouch. When the honey pouch is filled up, they will go back to the beehive and they will vomit out that nectar. That vomit contains the nectar plus the flowers of the pollen grains of the flowers and the saliva of the honey. And that liquid is the honey which you consume, which is highly nutritious. तो ये पूरा talent honeybees के पास है. But what we do, we cannot learn the technique of making honey because वो उनके पास ही talent है. तो हम लोग honeybees को ही अपने लिए काम करवाते हैं. We make an artificial beehive like this. Okay, we make sure that we are selecting certain good varieties of honeybees and we make them breed over there. And wherever we are doing the apiculture, we grow such plants around which produce very good quality flowers and nectar. तो honeybees भी हम लोग rearing कर रहे हैं, आसपास flowering भी हम लोग ऐसे तैयार कर रहे हैं कि honeybees को nectar मिल जाए. So when they get the nectar also, in this artificial beehive, they will prepare the honey and their wax. Wax वो बनाते हैं अपने saliva से. तो honey comb के अंदर अगर हम देखेंगे ना, तो अलग अलग hexagonal cells type होते हैं, which are having lot of wax deposited on it. Okay, they do it, they prepare it for their own protection. But what we do is, when the honey chambers are completely filled up, we drive away the honeybees and we collect the honey from them. And that is the honey which is sold in the market. Okay, तो ये जो करते हैं हम लोग इसको बोलते हैं apiculture, rearing of honeybees. And the honey which is collected, if it is a pure honey, it does not need any preservation. Because उसमें इतना सारा natural sugars होते हैं कि the honey naturally never gets spoiled. इसलिए does not need any preservation at all, but it is highly nutritious. That's how we do apiculture. Is it clear? And honeybees as such, उनको ये, unlike the poultry and dairy, honeybees don't suffer from diseases or something. They are very sturdy insects. Okay, just the thing is that we have to make sure we have to select the correct variety of honeybee which are easy to handle, because you know honeybees हैं, वो अगर हमें डंक मारेंगे तो क्या होगा? Getting it? They are not easy to handle. It's not like a cow or buffalo कि हमने प्यार से हाथ फेरा तो वो भी enjoy करेंगे, right? We cannot take the honeybee in our hands and make them do something, correct? So like the animal, we also have to treat them accordingly. So that is where human knowledge comes into picture, and that is apiculture. समझ रहे हैं? Okay. Next is something called sericulture. Sericulture क्या है? Which insect is this?
Silkworm.
Silkworms. Okay, silkworms are also caterpillars. And इसमें से क्या मिलता है हमें?
Silk.
We get silk. Where do we use silk?
For clothes.
For textile industry, right? Silk के साड़ियाँ बनते हैं, अलग अलग तरह के रजाई वगैरह बनते हैं सिल्क के. तो silk is something which we normally don't prefer in our daily life. Now in a weather like Bombay, which is hot and humid, can you wear silk clothes at home? Will you prefer wearing silk clothes? What will happen? It will be very uncomfortable. तो यहाँ पर हम लोग सबसे ज्यादा कौन सा प्रिफर करते हैं? Clothes made out of? We prefer cotton clothes. ऐसा नो? मुंबई की गर्मी में वुलन कपड़े पहन के निकलते हो क्या? यहाँ के विंटर में भी वुलन ज्यादा नहीं पहनते हो, ऐसा नो? तो we prefer mostly cotton clothes. But silk is such a fiber which is obtained from this insect, and it has got wide uses in many places. जैसे cold regions में अगर देखा जाए तो silk बहुत useful है, और in some kind of rich occasions silk के साड़ियाँ वगैरह पहनते लोग, some very rich people. So that silk is obtained from this insect. So whenever we are talking about insects like these, इनका कैसा होता है कि they show something called metamorphosis. Metamorphosis means they have different stages in their life cycle. कि the female insect will first lay the eggs will hatch. Okay, those eggs which will hatch, they are called larvae, जिनको हम लोग caterpillar बोलते हैं. Caterpillar have a tendency to eat a lot. Okay, caterpillars are very great foodies, खाते ही रहते हैं. And once the caterpillar stops eating, then they will start becoming a pupa, and that pupa will develop a cocoon around it. ये देखो ऐसे. तो क्या करते हैं वो pupa? अपने saliva से ही fibers निकालते हैं. They release the saliva which hardens when it exposed to the air, and it becomes a fiber. उससे वो अपने ऊपर एक covering develop कर देते हैं. That is the cocoon. And naturally in this insect, जब ये cocoon तैयार हो जाते हैं, इसके अंदर वो pupa develop होता है, and ultimately from this cocoon the adult silkworm emerges out, and the life cycle proceeds. But what we do, when we understood the fact that silkworms जो अपना cocoon बनाते हैं, उसका वो fiber बहुत useful है economically. So we make the silkworm lay the eggs. We let the caterpillars come out. We make the caterpillars eat like anything. We make them develop a cocoon around themselves. But उस stage में cocoon तैयार होने के बाद, we take the cocoons, put them in boiling water, and we kill the cocoons. Okay, boiling water में डालकर उन pupa को kill कर देते हैं. तो boiling water में डालने की वजह से वो जो threads होते हैं silk का, दे आर जस्ट इमर्जिंग आउट, उसको हम रॉ थ्रेड्स को निकाल सकते, दैट इज द रॉ सिल्क व्हिच यू गेट। फिर उसका प्रोसेसिंग करते टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री, getting it? So here the other thing is that when it comes to sericulture, silkworms, इसके कैटरपिलर जो होते हैं they prefer to eat the leaves of mulberry tree। मलबरी जो प्लांट होते हैं उसके लीव्स को खाना पसंद करते हैं। So wherever the sericulture is carried out, wherever the silkworms are there, these people they purposely grow lot of mulberry trees around them, and उसी के लीव्स के ऊपर उनको अंडे डालने के लिए दिया जाता है, so that they eat like anything and they become plump and they make good quality silk. So that means यहाँ पे बायोटेक्नोलॉजी क्या हुआ? As I said in the yesterday's session, biotechnology is what? कि we understand the life cycle of various organisms, कि वो naturally क्या कर सकते हैं। And from these examples now you must have understood कि every species has got their own talent. अभी सिल्कवर्म्स हनी नहीं बना सकते और हनी भी सिल्क नहीं बना सकते, ये उनका अपना अपना टैलेंट है। बट हमारा टैलेंट क्या है? उनके टैलेंट को पहचान कर यूज करो। कैन वी रेयर द सिल्कवर्म्स एंड मेक देम प्रोड्यूस मिल्क लाइक द काउ? ऑफ कोर्स नॉट। वो टैलेंट जो है वो काउ एंड कैटल के पास है। ओके, सिल्कवर्म से सिल्क मिलेगा तो शीप में से वूल मिलेगा, एंड वी कैन use them for our benefit. So like this, man has got a talent to observe the nature around and understand the life cycle of plants, animals and microorganisms and use them as per the requirement for our own benefit. That is biotechnology. And that's the reason in our daily life we are getting lots of such economically important products which we commonly use. जैसे न्यूट्रिशनल पर्पस के लिए एग्स, मीट, हनी, मिल्क वगैरह हो गया, एंड अदर इकोनॉमिकली इंपॉर्टेंट प्रोडक्ट्स में सिल्क आ गया, बीज वैक्स आ गया। अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस? ओके, तो इससे भी इसी तरह का भी, जैसे वी हैव सीन कैटल, वी हैव सीन पोल्ट्री, वी हैव सीन हनी बीज, वी हैव सीन सिल्कवर्म। डू यू थिंक यू आर फॉरगेटिंग वन मोर थिंग? One more group of animals which are very commonly used, again especially for non-vegetarians. Non-vegetarians, especially people living in the coastal regions. What do they consume?
Fish.
Yes.
Fish.
Fish भी तो एक animal industry हुआ ना? Correct. That is also a part of animal husbandry. So pisciculture and fishery. Okay. तो फिशरी जब हम बोलते हैं, when we use the word as fish commonly, so fish is one group of organism, but when you use the word seafood, उसमें it is not only fish which is included. Seafood में और क्या क्या आते हैं? Those who are non-vegetarians will know better.
Prawns.
Prawns, correct.
crabs,
Crabs are consumed. Lobster भी खाया जाता है ना? Correct. Prawns, crabs, lobsters. In some other countries, I have seen even people eating octopus. ऐसे अलग अलग whatever different types of animals which are available from the water bodies, which can be consumed. तो ये सब पूरा एक अलग इंडस्ट्री है called fishery. Okay, so fishery is also a big industry where artificial water bodies are created. The fish are selected, their eggs are collected, they are reared, young fishes are allowed to develop, they are made to grow in size, and ultimately the fishing is carried out. So artificial fishery, natural fishery, दोनों किया जाता है. Okay, natural water bodies में you know very well, fishermen they go deep into the water bodies, बहुत दूर दूर तक जाते हैं, बहुत सारा मछली पकड़ के लाते हैं, and then they sell it in the market, correct? And if you visit places like coastal regions, तो वहाँ पे prawns वगैरह market में मिलते हैं. And many a times, अभी जैसे इंडिया जैसे कंट्री में where we have a very huge coastline, गुजरात के कच्छ से लेकर ईस्ट के बंगाल तक, we have a very huge coastline, including our islands. The fishery is something very common in our country. And इंडिया में उसका अच्छा खासा मार्केट भी. And यहाँ से बहुत सारे फिशरी प्रोडक्ट्स जो होते हैं which are even exported. मिल्क प्रोडक्ट्स एक्सपोर्ट किया जाते हैं. All these which are available as a natural resource in our country, and when we rear it properly, their products are also exported. Because there are many other countries जहाँ पे fishery इतना होता नहीं, so they have to depend on countries like us where we do fishery. And when we sell our products to other countries, in return we get something called foreign exchange. That means, simply speaking, a very good amount of money, which adds to our economy. That is why this is encouraged in our country. Getting it, everyone? Okay. So यहाँ पर pisciculture and fishery. This one also includes something called pearl culture. Do you know that pearl culture? Pearls आते हैं,
Yes.
है ना, oyster shells. तो oysters को grow करते हैं pearls के लिए, वो भी एक अलग industry. Like that, the list of examples under animal husbandry is very high. Many such animals can be reared according to their skills, and we can get economically important products. And in all these things, India is one of the leading nations. And in every such thing, biotechnology also comes into picture. Okay, अच्छी तरह समझा ये part? ठीक है? Okay. So here we have seen the application of biotechnology in the field of animal husbandry. Okay, any doubts till now? Okay.